everyone, what's up? Welcome back. I'm here with my friend Mallory.
Hi.
And we're going to talk about our middle school experience. Because we both went to the same middle school, had a good time.
It was traumatic. Well, I feel like my most memorable, iconic story from middle school was, being stabbed by a pencil. That just summarizes my middle school history.
What happened?
So, it was in 7th grade, and I was in exploratory wheel, which is when you take Spanish, then art, then computer science. And it was the art portion, and I sat at a table with, my really good friend, and then, a couple guys that were a year older, and they were, they're kind of, gangsta, they're kind of, ratchet, or, not ratchet.
They're thug.
They were, the thugs of our middle school life. Well, not really,
all right, just we get it.
They were, they tried to be really, I feel like they tried to be cool. I don't really remember, actually. I honestly don't even remember who sat there besides the one guy who stabbed me. But I feel like we always kind of just, butted heads a lot. And then I don't remember what, I said or what made him, freak out. But all of a sudden, I was, clear painting or, drawing or whatever. And he literally just gets his pencil and, stabs my arm. And I was like, what the fuck? Literally, I just got stabbed by a student. I don't understand.
Fuck.
And he was, a year older than me. He's, a bigger guy. And he's, stabbing a 7th grade girl. I'm pretty sure we had, a substitute or something. I remember I was, crying. And then I was like, can I go to the nurse? I just got stabbed. And then I, had to tell the principal, and our vice principal, I feel like our principal wasn't even, didn't talk to us. Our vice principal was, super involved, but was awful, and, hated us.
You mean Mr. Kurgan?
Yeah, Mr. Big-Ass Kurgan. Fight me.
Too much.
And so, I think the next day or next couple of days, he, scheduled us to talk to each other and, have a meeting, because, obviously, I was gonna report him, because he stabbed me. And then we got into the meeting, and he literally stabbed himself and then showed him the scars and said that I stabbed him. And then he didn't even get in trouble. And Mr. Kurgan, my mom was so mad, and she's can he, get, suspended or, get punished or something? She literally stabbed my daughter, and he's like, well, she also stabbed him. And I was like, I didn't stab him! What the fuck?
Speaking of Mr. Kurgan, he was very into the whole dress code thing.
Yeah.
And did you ever get dress coded by him?
I don't know if by him, but multiple other people.
He was crazy about the whole dress code thing, and then there was this one week that he just was dress coding every person that walked by about their shorts, and it's what is it, fingertips, fists?
No, I think it's fists. Double fists.
Double fists. So everyone started this protest.
I'm so dress code right now.
Dress code. Were you part of the protest?
Honestly, I got the text. I probably was. I don't know why I wouldn't be.
Anyways, there was this iconic chain text going around, everyone talking about the dress code.
It was just everyone wear the shortest shorts tomorrow. We're all gonna get dress coded together or something.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. No, and then I guess he found out about the text, and he went into the girls' locker room while people were changing, opened someo's locker, and pulled out their phone to look at the text.
Do you know who?
I don't remember. Skylar was saying, just so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's super illegal, but
yeah,
when you're
shouldn't have gone into the girls'
dumb and in middle school, you don't really know.
Yeah,
so.
You don't really know shit. I got dress coded by Miss Onler. I never had her, first of all.
Dude,
she was a
saw
PE
her
teacher, really?
in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Literally in Hawaii, at a luau. So we were at this luau, and in the corner, no one was around, everyone was back to their seats, and then she just appears out of the bushes, and we're like, Miss Onler.
There was 2 old lady PE teachers. They're pretty
Olsen?
old. Yeah, Miss Olsen, Miss Onler. I had Miss Olsen, who was the meanest bitch ever. Miss Onler was I never had her, but I heard she wasn't that great either. And they were friends. And so I was literally just at lunch. I was wearing an oversized sweater from Victoria's Secret, and my shoulder and my shoulder was exposed. God forbid. And I feel someone tap me, and she's like, hi, could you come to my office? You're dress coded right now. And I was like, okay, like, who are you? And then she, like, took me to her office during lunch. Like, no one was there. And then she's like, yeah, like, Mallory, like, I know about you. And I was like, what? I was like, who are you? And, like, obviously, Miss Olson, the other PE teacher, like, told her mad shit about me because she hated me because I walked all the miles.
Fuck.
And she, like, literally was like, I know, like, you're a very mean girl and, like, you're mean to other girls. Like, I've heard many stories. I'm like, I'm really not. Like, can you tell me one example? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I literally have no idea. And I know this, like, PE teacher is just telling shit to the other PE teacher, and they're, like, trying to, like, get me in trouble. Because teachers all hated me throughout middle school. Like, I swear every teacher hated me. And,
That's
like,
because you were popular.
I was, like, I don't know. Maybe I was a bitch, but they all hated me. And
I didn't even know you.
The next time we walked the mile, she, like, told me and Gina and Bronte, we have to, no, she's like, you girls, like, you're probably really mean to your mothers, aren't you? And we're like,
you're like, hell yeah we are.
And she's like, you have to run it under 8 minutes, the mile, or you have to keep doing it until you run it under
I could never run a mile.
I was like, this is like torture. And she made us like run it until we got it under 8 minutes.
Okay, I have some good yard duty stories. My friend Alyssa and I, we were like, I think, yeah, we were like doing a food fight, or like people were doing food fight. I don't really know what was happening. And like I went up to her table at lunch, and I remember I like took a strawberry and I just threw it at her, and I turned around and the yard duty's standing right behind me, and I was like, fuck. And then she like hands me the like trash and makes me like go
that
pick
always
up
happened
trash.
to me. I just remember getting handed the trash bag, and I like, fuck.
And also, I talked about this in my Dear Teachers video, but I remember in 6th grade, my teacher, Mr. March, he like ate shit on his bike, and he like tripped over the wire, and then he like brought the wire in and like put it on the board, and I was like,
funny.
And he said like another teacher like saw him lying in the road and like saved him, which is like sad.
I feel like I remember that. I feel like it's like another 6th grade basic ed teacher.
But if you're like literally dying, like I wouldn't be like, let me grab this wire that like murdered me almost.
God, true. And then the same thing happened to me except as Mr. Kurgan. Let's bring him up again. It was during construction time. I think that was like 8th grade.
Represent.
Our school was like being under construction like for 7th and 8th grade.
It was our yearbook theme.
Yeah, honestly. And I remember I like ate a lollipop and I like threw it over the construction and I turned my head and Mr. Kurgan was staring at me. And he like gives me detention for like the next week and I'm like, okay. And phones getting taken away.
Oh yeah, you can't use your phone.
Yeah, you can't use your phone after school when you're on campus. So you have to, like, after school, you can't call your mom to pick you up. Like, you have to, like, literally walk outside to call her, or else you get it taken away, even though it's not in school hours.
My phone went off in 8th grade in my math class, and my ringtone was Never Shout Never song. And it was so embarrassing. And then my teacher took away my phone, and then I remember this guy was like, nice ringtone. And I was like, bitch, it is a nice ringtone.
It is pretty cool.
Chris Drew for the win.
Okay, so one time I was taking a picture. It was like 3 minutes before the bell was about to ring, and we were all just like waiting outside to get released. And there's a rattlesnake like right by the bathroom, and everyone's like freaking out. And so like I get out my phone because I wanted to take a cool pic of the rattlesnake. And Miss Reshetov comes and swings by, and she fucking snatches my phone out of my hand.
Sure.
And like literally as she snatches, like the bell like rings to go home. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, your phone's taken away. Your mom has to come and get it. And like my mom was so annoyed. She's like, I don't want them to come and get your phone. Like just like why do they fucking have to take it away? And so like my mom literally had to like come in and get it. And she was like, I'm pretty sure she like yelled at them. She's like, it was literally after school.
No.
For 8th grade.
Mama Q.
Wait, who?
Mom Quest. Mama Q.
I've never heard of
whatever.
her.
We get it. You were more popular than me. Popular songs, 8th grade. I think it's a tie between.
Bedrock.
Oh, Bedrock too. Okay, Bedrock, Down,
Yeah.
and TikTok.
Mama.
Mama. So our middle school was great. Me and Mallory weren't friends because she was too cool for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're still not friends now.
I don't think we ever talked during middle school.
If you want to see more middle school, check out my Recreating My Middle School Self, or you can watch my Apology to My Teachers, where I drag some more teachers. If you want to check out Mallory's singing, I'll link it in the description. She hasn't posted in years, but maybe this will inspire her. Go harass her to post more. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday, and it's fine.
I am running faster. I am running out of sight. Tonight I am starting over. Running at the speed of light.